Let's be honest. Most men have been trained to believe that if you want a woman's attention, you have to be the one to chase. You have to text first, call first, and keep that conversation going, or you risk losing her completely. But here's the hard truth nobody usually says out loud. A woman who is truly interested often won't just come out and say, make a move. That's not how female psychology works, not even close. Instead, she sends signals. She gives you a green light, but it's not a loudspeaker. It's a quiet, subtle invitation. The instant you start doubting yourself, wondering if you're reading things all wrong, that's the moment you're probably missing something critical. Her mind is sending you signals, but most men are so stuck in their own heads they can't decode them. Today, we're going to unpack that hidden language. I'm going to give you 8 of the most important signs she's not just being friendly, she's waiting for you to make a move. Once you understand these, you'll never again feel unsure about your place with a woman. You'll stop wondering because you'll finally know. Sign number 1. The eyes are the invitation. The very first thing to understand is her most powerful tool, her eyes. This is where most guys get confused because eye contact is normal, but you're not looking for just any eye contact. You're looking for prolonged eye contact. It's a gaze that lasts a second or two longer than it should. It's the look that feels like it's creating a private bubble, just for the two of you, even in a crowded room. Research shows that when a woman is interested, she'll often hold your gaze, maybe offer a shy smile, and then look away. That glance and look away move is a classic. Don't be deceived. It's a way of signaling interest without being overly aggressive. But here's the real key. Watch if her eyes flick down to your lips, even for a split second, before returning to your eyes. That is not an accident. Make no mistake. She is subconsciously, or even consciously, thinking about what it would be like to kiss you. When her eye contact feels different, more intense, more lingering, that's not politeness. That's your first and loudest signal. Sign number 2, the proximity principle. Pay attention to space. When a woman is interested, she will find reasons to close the physical distance between you. In a group, does she always seem to end up standing or sitting next to you? If you're at a bar, does she position herself so that you're naturally in her orbit? These are not coincidences. It's a mix of curiosity and strategy. Think about it from her perspective. It takes energy to navigate a social setting. If she's using her energy to consistently place herself in your immediate vicinity, she's investing in the possibility of a connection. She's making it easier for you to interact with her. She isn't shouting her interest from the rooftops, but she's walking across the room to stand right where you can't miss her. When she moves into your personal space, she's inviting you to take notice. If she doesn't move away when you get close, it's a huge sign she feels safe and wants the interaction to continue. Sign number 3, the green light touch. This is one of the most crucial signs. The touch barrier is a very real and very important social boundary. When a woman intentionally breaks it, she's sending a crystal clear signal. I'm not talking about an accidental brush in a hallway. I'm talking about the small, seemingly insignificant touches that are anything but. It could be a light tap on your forearm when she's laughing at your joke. It might be her hand lingering on your shoulder for a moment. Or maybe she finds an excuse to brush a piece of lint off your jacket. Let me tell you, as a woman, we are very aware of when and why we touch someone. These little gestures are tests. She's testing the waters to see how you react. If a touch isn't necessary, it's almost always a signal of something more. These touches are her giving you nonverbal permission to move things forward. Sign number 4, the mirror effect. Have you ever been talking to someone and noticed you've both adopted the same posture? This is a subconscious phenomenon called mirroring, and it's one of the most reliable indicators of rapport and attraction. When we feel a strong connection with someone, we subconsciously mimic their body language. If she leans in when you lean in, crosses her legs just after you do, or picks up her drink at the same time, she's deeply engaged in the interaction. It's her brain's way of saying, I'm on the same wavelength as you. I feel connected to you. Most people do this without even realizing it. So if you notice her subtly matching your movements, it's a powerful sign that she's not just listening, she's feeling it. That deep level of connection is the birthplace of attraction. All right, if this video has taught you something so far, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Recognizing these first 4 signs already puts you miles ahead. But if you want to know more about the deeper psychology of attraction, check out the video up here. Sign number 5. She becomes an interviewer. Here's where most men get it wrong. They mistake polite conversation for genuine interest. When a woman is just being friendly, the conversation stays shallow. But when she is interested in something more, she becomes an interviewer. She'll start asking personal, probing questions that go beyond small talk. She won't just ask what you do. She'll ask why you chose it or what you're passionate about. She'll inquire about your family, your dreams, your past. She is trying to figure out who you are as a person. She is vetting you. She's trying to see if you would fit into her life. Not just for a 5-minute chat, but for something more meaningful. When her questions shift from circumstantial to personal, it's a massive sign she's assessing you as a potential partner. Sign number 6, the digital chess game. In our modern world, the initial courtship often happens on a screen, and this is the modern arena of emotional chess. A woman who wants you to make a move will often initiate conversations, but her texting habits reveal everything. The sign isn't just that she texts you, it's how you handle the dynamic. Many men, upon receiving a text from a woman they like, lose all control and respond instantly with an overeager essay. This immediately hands all the power to her and signals you're a little too available. The better strategy, the one that builds massive attraction, is to maintain emotional control. You don't have to play games, but you also don't have to jump the second she says so. By not being overly eager, you create curiosity. You make her wonder. Pulling back slightly doesn't push her away. It makes her lean in even more. Sign number 7, the social introduction. This sign is a huge investment on her part, and you absolutely should not miss it. When a woman is seriously considering you, she will bring you into her world, and the gatekeepers to her world are her friends. If you're out and she makes a point to introduce you to her friends, this is not a casual gesture. Her friends are her trusted advisors. By introducing you, she's doing 2 things. First, she's showing you off. Second, and more importantly, she's seeking their approval. She's going to ask them later, "What did you think of him?" A woman will not go through the trouble of integrating you into her social circle if she only sees you as a passing acquaintance. It's a huge signal she sees potential and wants to give her friends green light before she proceeds. Sign number 8. She creates the opening. After all the subtle signals comes the final and most direct nonverbal sign. She will actively help you make the move by creating a perfect opportunity. She sets the stage and invites you to act. This might sound like, wow, it's so loud in here, as she glances toward a quieter corner. Or after a group hangout, she might linger a little longer than everyone else. She'll say things that hint at future plans, like, I've always wanted to try that new restaurant, or we should go there sometime. These aren't random thoughts. They are direct, open-ended invitations for you to take the lead. She's essentially saying, okay, I've done my part. The door is wide open. Now it's your turn to walk through it. So there you have it. The lingering eye contact, closing the distance, the green light touch, mirroring, asking deep questions, the digital chess game, meeting her friends, and creating the opening. These are not random events. They are part of a hidden language women use to communicate interest. The biggest mistake men make is waiting for a verbal confession that will likely never come. The power isn't in waiting for absolute certainty. It's in learning to read the signs and having the confidence to act on them. The fear of rejection is real, but the pain of a missed opportunity often hurts far more. Now you have the tools to see the signals. The next time you get that spark, you won't have to doubt yourself. You'll know what her actions mean. But remember, context is always key. These signs are powerful indicators, not unbreakable laws. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these signs have you seen before, but maybe hesitated on? Leave a comment below, and let's learn from each other. Thanks for watching.